In the annals of Bigfoot lore, tales of strange encounters and mysterious sightings abound, captivating the imaginations of believers and skeptics alike. Yet amidst the countless stories of fleeting glimpses and blurry photographs, one encounter stands out as particularly compelling. The story of a man who claims to have photographed a female Bigfoot with what appeared to be a baby on its back in a remote mountain wilderness area. The story begins with a man whose identity remains shrouded in anonymity, embarking on a solo expedition into the rugged and untamed wilderness of the mountains. The man called himself Mark, but added that this wasn't his real name, as he was concerned about privacy and safety and wanted to maintain anonymity. The man claimed to have come across a mysterious creature while trekking at Wonder Mountain Wilderness, which is a region that includes Wonder Mountain in the Olympic National Forest on the Olympic Peninsula of Washington, D.C. He was walking along a small mountain trail when all of a sudden he noticed a black mass in front of him. He added that he had seen them stand on two legs and that at first he had assumed the creature to be a black bear, noting how strangely humanoid they appeared when they did so. This phenomena of people confusing black bears for Bigfoot has happened all throughout the world, especially in areas where both animals are known to live. Despite the fact that Bigfoot and black bears are clearly distinct species, there are a number of elements that can cause confusion and result in false sightings and identifications. The physical similarities between black bears and Bigfoot, especially in low light or from a distance, are one of the main causes of confusion between the two species. It can be challenging to tell the two species apart, because they are both huge bipedal mammals with dark fur, especially in poorly lit or hidden areas like dense forests or heavy underbrush. But the man claimed that upon closer inspection, he was able to determine that this was unquestionably not a black bear. The man claimed that the creature in question was a female, and that it wasn't alone. Clinging to her back is what appears to be a small, juvenile Bigfoot, its fur matted and unkempt. The man said he couldn't believe what was happening, and quickly snapped a photograph with his camera, adding that it's blurry due to the fact the female Bigfoot was moving at the time the image was taken. As quickly as he sighted the creature, he said that the encounter was over almost as quickly as it began. The man observed the female Bigfoot and her young disappear back into the wilderness, saying that he was astounded by how disguised they both were, and that he would have never known they were there if he hadn't seen them. Interestingly, Bigfoot researchers have said that the dense vegetation and complex terrain of forest environments provide great opportunities for Bigfoot to conceal itself from sight, adding that thick underbrush, dense foliage, and rugged terrain can all provide natural cover and concealment for these large animals. In tests carried out by numerous Bigfoot researchers, participants were instructed to dress like Bigfoot and stand just a few meters away from the creatures in the forest. It is said that because of the dense undergrowth, it is nearly impossible to spot them, and because they are so well camouflaged against the forest's backdrop, you wouldn't even know they were there. The man said that the photographs were captured back in 2016 and added that due to the clarity and detail of the image, you can make out various details. As with many of these encounters, it would go on to capture the attention of Bigfoot enthusiasts, researchers, and skeptics alike. The photographs were analyzed by experts in the field, who said that there's no denying that this creature is a Bigfoot, adding that it can't get mistaken for a bear. For believers, it is photographs like this that represent a long-awaited breakthrough in the search for definitive proof of Bigfoot's existence. The clarity and detail of the images, combined with the corroborating testimony of the man, lend credibility to the possibility that these elusive creatures may indeed roam the remote wilderness areas of the world. Skeptics, on the other hand, remain unconvinced by these types of photographs, citing the lack of independent verification and the possibility of hoax or misidentification. Interestingly, this isn't the first time that someone has claimed to have encountered a female Bigfoot. Hikers who report encountering female Bigfoot often describe the experience as both awe-inspiring and unnerving. The sight of a large bipedal creature with dark fur or hair, humanoid features, and a distinctly feminine appearance can be a profoundly surreal and unsettling experience, leaving a lasting impression on those who witness it. One of the most striking aspects of encounters with female Bigfoot is the creature's size and physical presence. Female Bigfoot are often described as being similar in size and stature to adult Bigfoot males, with a height ranging from 6 to 8 feet tall and a robust, muscular build. Their dark fur or hair is typically described as being thick and unkempt, with a matted appearance that blends seamlessly into the surrounding wilderness environment. In addition to their physical appearance, female Bigfoot are often reported to exhibit behaviors that are both curious and cautious. Some hikers claim to have observed female Bigfoot watching them from a distance, displaying a mixture of curiosity and wariness as they observe the human intruders in their territory. Others report encounters in which female Bigfoot are seen foraging for food, caring for young, or engaging in social interactions with other members of their species. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of encounters with female Bigfoot is the possibility of observing maternal behavior. While the details of Bigfoot's social structure and family dynamics remain largely speculative, some hikers claim to have witnessed female Bigfoot caring for young offspring, leading to speculation about the creature's biology and family life. These accounts offer tantalizing hints about the elusive creature's behavior and social structure, shedding light on the mysteries of Bigfoot's existence. Despite the compelling nature of these accounts, skeptics and critics remain skeptical of the idea of encountering female Bigfoot in the wilderness. They argue that the lack of concrete evidence, such as clear photographs, videos, or physical remains, makes it difficult to verify the authenticity of these claims. Furthermore, they point to the prevalence of hoaxes, misidentifications, and exaggerations in Bigfoot lore as reasons to approach such accounts with caution and skepticism. However, for those who have had first-hand encounters with female Bigfoot in the wilderness, the experience is often deeply profound and transformative. Whether the encounters are fleeting glimpses from a distance or up-close encounters with the creature in its natural habitat, they leave a lasting impression on those who witness them, sparking a sense of wonder, curiosity, and reverence for the mysteries of the natural world. In the digital age of exploration, where satellite imagery and online mapping tools offer unprecedented access to the farthest reaches of the Earth, a remarkable discovery was made that sent shockwaves through the online community: a mysterious doorway spotted on Google Earth in Antarctica, seemingly leading into the depths of the Earth. What began as a routine exploration of the icy continent quickly turned into a tantalizing mystery, captivating the imagination of armchair explorers and researchers alike as they speculated about the secrets that lay hidden beneath the ice. The story of the Antarctic doorway began with a curious individual scouring Google Earth in search of remote and inaccessible locations to explore from the comfort of their own home. As they navigated the icy expanse of Antarctica, their attention was drawn to a peculiar anomaly, describing it as a perfectly rectangular shape protruding from the frozen landscape, with what appeared to be a doorway leading into the ground below. Intrigued by this unexpected discovery, they zoomed in for a closer look, hoping to uncover clues to its origin and purpose. What they found was both baffling and intriguing, a doorway seemingly carved into the ice, with no discernible signs of human activity or construction nearby. Yet, despite its remote location and inhospitable environment, the doorway appeared to be meticulously crafted, with smooth edges and intricate details that suggested it was more than just a natural formation. As they pored over the satellite imagery, they couldn't shake the feeling that they had stumbled upon something truly extraordinary, a hidden entrance to a world unknown. News of the Antarctic doorway spread quickly through online forums and social media, igniting a firestorm of speculation and debate among explorers and researchers into the unknown. Some speculated that the doorway may be the entrance to an underground base or research facility, hidden from prying eyes beneath the ice. Others suggested other theories, ranging from ancient alien artifacts to secret portals to other dimensions. It's interesting to note that over the years, a number of theories have been proposed for what these mysterious discoveries are, many of which contend that there are activities taking place in Antarctica that we are unaware of, and one such theory holds that there are subterranean bases spread all over the continent, and this doorway may be an entrance to one of them. The story of Antarctica's underground bases begins with the continent's strategic significance and its unique geopolitical position. As the only uninhabited continent on Earth, Antarctica has long been a target of interest for nations seeking to gain a foothold in the region and assert their dominance over its vast and untapped resources. With its harsh climate and inhospitable terrain, Antarctica offers the perfect cover for clandestine activities and covert operations, making it an ideal location for the construction of underground facilities away from prying eyes. Evidence of underground bases in Antarctica first began to emerge in the latter half of the 20th century, during the height of the Cold War, when competing superpowers vied for control of the continent and its strategic advantages. According to declassified documents and whistleblower testimonies, both the United States and the Soviet Union conducted covert operations in Antarctica, including the construction of underground bases and research facilities. One of the most infamous underground bases in Antarctica is believed to be located beneath the ice of Lake Vostok, a subglacial lake buried beneath more than 2 miles of ice. Discovered in the 1970s by Soviet scientists, Lake Vostok has long been the subject of speculation and intrigue, with rumors of a secret research facility hidden beneath its frozen depths. While the existence of the base has never been officially confirmed, satellite imagery and eyewitness accounts suggest that it may be home to some of the most advanced scientific research in the world. Another rumored underground base in Antarctica is said to be located beneath the ice of the McMurdo Sound, near the Ross Ice Shelf. According to reports from whistleblowers and former military personnel, the base is believed to be operated by a coalition of nations and houses a variety of research facilities and advanced technology. While the exact nature and purpose of the base remain unknown, its existence raises troubling questions about the militarization of Antarctica and the potential for conflict in the region. In addition to the rumored underground bases operated by nation-states, there are also reports of secretive research stations and installations operated by private corporations and non-governmental organizations. These facilities are said to be involved in a variety of activities, including scientific research, resource extraction, and even covert military operations. While the true extent of their activities remains unknown, the presence of these clandestine installations underscores the growing interest in Antarctica and the need for greater transparency and accountability in the region. Despite mounting evidence and eyewitness accounts, the existence of underground bases in Antarctica remains a subject of controversy and debate. Skeptics argue that the rumors and speculation are nothing more than unverified stories. However, for those who believe that underground bases do indeed exist in Antarctica, the implications are profound and far-reaching. Not only do they raise questions about the militarization of the continent and the potential for conflict in the region, but they also underscore the need for greater oversight and regulation of activities in Antarctica to ensure that it remains a preserve for peaceful scientific research and exploration. As of right now, the existence of underground bases in Antarctica remains a tantalizing possibility that continues to intrigue and captivate researchers and enthusiasts alike. While the true extent of their activities and their implications for the future of the continent remain uncertain, one thing is clear: Antarctica holds many secrets waiting to be uncovered, and the truth may be more extraordinary than we can imagine. For one amateur astrophotographer, a routine session of capturing celestial beauty turned into an extraordinary encounter with the unknown. A massive, disc-shaped UFO silently gliding past the moon. The story begins when an individual named John set up his telescope and camera equipment in his backyard to capture images of the moon and nearby celestial objects. The man described himself as an amateur astronomer and said that he's logged hundreds of hours taking photographs of the night sky. Although he said that he doesn't have the best equipment, he added that these countless hours have helped him capture breathtaking images of the cosmos. As the man peered through his telescope and adjusted the focus, he noticed a peculiar object hovering near the moon, describing it as a massive disc-shaped craft, unlike anything he had ever seen before. Startled, yet intrigued, he quickly adjusted his camera settings and began capturing images of the UFO as it glided silently across the night sky. The craft appeared to be illuminated from within, casting an otherworldly glow against the dark backdrop of space. The man claimed that there were just 2 shots with the mysterious object, and that one of them was considerably clearer than the other. Strangely enough, he did admit that he had previously seen strange objects in the sky. He said that, when stargazing throughout the years, he had seen a number of fast-moving objects, but had never been able to photograph any of them. The man claimed that the object didn't resemble anything he often sees because of his experience, noting that satellites don't move very quickly and that they don't appear to be animal-shaped. The allure of astrophotography lies in its ability to capture the sublime beauty of the cosmos, revealing the hidden wonders of the universe in stunning detail. Armed with telescopes, cameras, and a passion for exploration, astrophotographers spend countless hours scanning the night sky, searching for elusive targets to photograph. The night sky is vast, and astrophotographers often spend hours observing and photographing it, and inevitably, some may encounter unusual or unexplained objects that they cannot readily identify. Astrophotographers typically focus their cameras on specific targets in the night sky, such as stars, planets, or nebulae. However, they may inadvertently capture UFOs while scanning the sky or adjusting their equipment, especially if the objects are moving quickly or unexpectedly. For astrophotographers, encountering UFOs during their sessions represents a profound and often unsettling experience, a reminder of the vastness and complexity of the universe and the limitations of human knowledge. While some embrace the mystery and intrigue of such encounters, others are left feeling unsettled and uncertain, grappling with the implications of encountering something beyond their comprehension. In recent years, advances in technology and the widespread availability of high-quality cameras have led to an increase in the number of reported UFO sightings during astrophotography sessions. With the rise of social media and online communities dedicated to astrophotography, photographers from around the world are able to share their experiences and images with a global audience, sparking intense speculation and debate about the nature of the objects they encounter. Despite the skepticism and controversy surrounding UFO sightings during astrophotography sessions, some researchers and enthusiasts believe that these encounters may hold clues to the existence of life and advanced civilizations beyond our own. They point to the consistency and credibility of eyewitness accounts, as well as the quality of photographic evidence, as compelling reasons to take such encounters seriously and explore their potential implications for our understanding of the cosmos. The mystery of the moon. Since the beginning of time, humans have been captivated by the moon. It is undoubtedly one of the most mysterious celestial bodies in space, if not all of our solar system. The moon expeditions abruptly came to an end after 6 successful trips to our galactic neighbor, with several more missions already scheduled and funded. Furthermore, no more manned trips have been undertaken in spite of technological and space exploration breakthroughs. Although ancient humans were probably well aware of its importance for maintaining seasonal conditions and life on Earth, it is also the subject of strange coincidences that may not be what they appear. One side of the moon is always obscured from view due to its precise and flawless rotation around the Earth, and unlike all other known moons, its orbit is exactly circular rather than elliptical. Most of us are aware of the numerous craters on the moon, yet even they are abnormal. To be more precise, they are all the same depth. Reputable science says that this shouldn't be the case, and that the craters should have more depth variance and appear quite different from how they do. Humans have observed unusual phenomena and bizarre activities on the moon even before they even started to consider the possibility that they could walk there. Numerous fleeting lunar phenomena have been documented on or above the moon's surface for ages. These anomalies include glowing patches, odd-colored clouds, unexplained light bursts, and more. A massive burning torch was observed by multiple monks on the moon in 1178. Astronomers from all over the world have reported seeing mysterious objects floating above the moon. These objects are supposed to be diverse in color and shape. The phenomenon of mystery airships first captured the public's imagination in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a time of rapid technological advancement and widespread fascination with the possibilities of flight. Eyewitness accounts from around the world described sightings of strange, cigar-shaped vessels gliding silently through the night sky, their metallic hulls gleaming in the moonlight. One of the most compelling aspects of the mystery airship phenomenon is the consistency and credibility of the eyewitness testimony. Reports of sightings came from people of all walks of life, including farmers, scientists, and military personnel, who described similar characteristics and behaviors exhibited by the mysterious vessels, detailing that these aircrafts were unlike anything they had ever seen before and were able to fly at extreme speeds. Many witnesses reported seeing lights or windows on the craft, suggesting the presence of intelligent occupants within. Moreover, some accounts described encounters with the airships at close range, allowing for detailed observations of their structure and features. It's important to note that these eyewitness accounts came before the invention of the airplane. The mystery airships seen close to the moon before the invention of the aeroplane raised profound questions about the nature of their origin and purpose. Some speculated that the airships were experimental prototypes developed by secretive inventors or government agencies, testing advanced propulsion systems and flight technologies far ahead of their time. Others proposed more exotic explanations, such as extraterrestrial visitation or interdimensional travel, suggesting that the airships may have been piloted by beings from distant realms beyond our own. One intriguing aspect of the mystery airship sightings is their proximity to the moon. Numerous eyewitnesses reported seeing the airships flying in close proximity to Earth's celestial companion, their sleek forms silhouetted against the lunar backdrop. And while skeptics dismissed these sightings as mere coincidence or imagination, others saw them as evidence of a deeper connection between the airships and the lunar realm, a connection that hinted at hidden truths about the mysteries of space and time. One possibility is that the mystery airships seen near the moon were part of a larger cosmic phenomenon, with implications that extend far beyond our own solar system. The Apollo 11 mysterious messages. The conversations between the astronauts and mission control in Houston, Texas, were audible to the television viewers. Most people were not aware that the astronauts had access to an additional cue, which was inaudible to the spectators. The causes of this were rather straightforward, and they may change to this channel if they had an emergency of any type or if they just wanted to share something private with millions of people. Neil Armstrong, the first man to step foot on the moon, would switch to this channel and tell the Houston medical officer that they are parked on the crater's edge and are observing us. The dark side is so named because it is a portion of our cosmic neighbor that we have not yet thoroughly explored, despite the fact that some refer to it as the far side of the moon, and because the moon's rotation coincides with Earth's, we are unable to see this other side of the moon. While many have looked into the possibilities like mysterious bases remaining in this shadowy region or possibly an alien presence on the moon, other hypotheses indicate that a covert mining activity may be occurring there or possibly weapons testing conducted in secret. According to some reports, a covert space program has built a human colony on the moon from which it constructs spaceships or functional spacecraft. There is no concrete evidence of advanced life or even top-secret military bases on the moon, despite the abundance of mysterious images of its surface. However, they are too numerous and relatively speaking well-defined to be completely disregarded. Who constructed the artificial structures in these photographs, even if we grant for a moment that they are man-made? Throughout history, astronomers and amateur skywatchers alike have reported sightings of strange objects moving across the lunar surface or hovering in the vicinity of the moon. These sightings range from fleeting glimpses of unusual lights to more detailed observations of structured craft exhibiting advanced technology. While skeptics often dismiss such accounts as misidentifications or optical illusions, the sheer volume and consistency of eyewitness testimony and photographic evidence suggest that there may be more to the story than meets the eye. One of the earliest recorded sightings of UFOs above the moon dates back to the early days of lunar exploration, during NASA's Apollo missions in the 1960s and 1970s. Astronauts and mission control personnel reported numerous encounters with unidentified objects during their journeys to and from the moon, including sightings of strange lights and anomalous craft that appeared to be monitoring their activities. While official explanations often attributed these sightings to natural phenomena or equipment malfunctions, many astronauts maintained that they had witnessed something truly extraordinary during their time in space. In the decades since the Apollo missions, advances in technology have enabled amateur astronomers and skywatchers to capture increasingly detailed images and videos of UFOs above the moon. These recordings depict objects of various shapes and sizes, ranging from small points of light to large, structured craft with distinct features. Some observers have even reported seeing objects flying in formation or performing seemingly impossible maneuvers, defying the laws of physics as we understand them. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence supporting the existence of UFOs above the moon is the sheer number of independent sightings and recordings from around the world. Amateur astronomers and astrophotographers have captured thousands of images and videos of unidentified objects near the Moon, many of which exhibit characteristics that defy conventional explanation. While some skeptics may dismiss these recordings as hoaxes or camera artifacts, the consistency and credibility of the eyewitness testimony and photographic evidence suggest that there may be genuine anomalies present in our skies. Theories abound regarding the nature and origin of the UFOs recorded above the Moon. Some speculate that these objects are advanced spacecraft piloted by extraterrestrial civilizations, while others suggest that they may be secret military craft or experimental drones operated by terrestrial governments. Still, others propose more exotic explanations, such as interdimensional travelers or time travelers from the future. While each theory has its proponents and skeptics, none provide a definitive answer to the mystery of UFOs above the Moon. One possibility is that the UFOs observed near the Moon are part of a larger cosmic phenomenon, with implications that extend far beyond our own solar system. Some researchers have proposed that these objects may be part of a galactic surveillance network maintained by advanced civilizations, monitoring the activities of emerging planetary civilizations such as our own. If true, this would suggest that we are not alone in the universe and that our planet is under the watchful eye of beings from distant stars. Another possibility is that the UFOs observed above the Moon are manifestations of a deeper cosmic consciousness or intelligence that transcends our understanding of space and time. Proponents of this theory suggest that the universe itself may be alive with consciousness, with UFOs serving as messengers or manifestations of this higher intelligence. While speculative, this idea raises profound questions about the nature of reality and our place in the cosmos. In the world of cryptozoology, the search for Bigfoot, the elusive legendary creature said to roam remote forests in North America, has long been a subject of fascination, debate, and speculation. Enthusiasts have spent decades collecting evidence, from videos and casts of footprints to strange sounds recorded in the wilderness. However, the most tantalizing pieces of evidence often come in the form of unexpected discoveries captured by ordinary people using modern technology. Recently, one such piece of evidence stirred a significant buzz within Bigfoot communities. A photo of what appears to be Bigfoot's hand, captured by a trail camera during the night and uploaded to Facebook groups that investigate Bigfoot sightings. The image, posted by an anonymous individual, shows a large, hairy hand reaching toward the camera in a dark, forested area. The strange appearance of the hand, along with the mysterious circumstances surrounding the photograph, has intrigued both believers and skeptics alike. Despite the growing interest, the location of the photo remains unknown, and the original poster has chosen to stay anonymous, only deepening the mystery and fueling speculation about its authenticity. The photo itself, shared in various Facebook groups dedicated to Bigfoot investigations, quickly went viral within these niche communities. At first glance, the image shows a shadowy figure, partially obscured by foliage, with an outstretched hand that dominates the frame. The hand appears to be covered in dark, coarse hair, and its size suggests that it belongs to something far larger than a human. The fingers are long and thick, with noticeable knuckles, and an unusual proportion that makes it difficult to compare to any known animal species. What makes the photo even more intriguing is the context in which it was captured. According to the anonymous poster, the image was taken using a trail camera, a type of motion-activated camera commonly used by hunters and wildlife enthusiasts to monitor animals in remote areas. These cameras are typically placed in forests or other natural environments and can operate autonomously for days or even weeks. The low-light conditions of the photograph suggest that it was taken during the night, adding to the eerie and mysterious quality of the image. The anonymous poster, who uploaded the photo to multiple Facebook groups, provided little information beyond the image itself. They stated that the trail camera had captured the hand during a recent outing in the wilderness, but they did not disclose the exact location, citing a desire to protect the area from unwanted attention. Additionally, the poster chose to remain anonymous, claiming that they did not want to become the focus of intense scrutiny or skepticism, often directed toward individuals who share potential Bigfoot evidence. The photo generated a flurry of responses from members of various Bigfoot-related Facebook groups. Some users were quick to express excitement and belief, seeing the image as one of the most compelling pieces of Bigfoot evidence in recent years. Many noted the distinctive features of the hand, the apparent size, the texture of the hair, and the shape of the fingers, which they argued could not be easily explained away as belonging to a known animal like a bear, which has occasionally been mistaken for Bigfoot in the past. In addition to excitement, the photo prompted a wave of theories. Some members suggested that the hand belonged to an adult male Bigfoot, given its large size and muscular appearance. Others speculated that the hand might belong to a juvenile Bigfoot, with the camera capturing a rare moment of curiosity or playfulness as the creature investigated the unfamiliar device. Some even pointed out that the photo could be part of a larger pattern of increased sightings in certain regions, indicating that Bigfoot populations may be more widespread than previously thought. However, not everyone in the community was convinced. Skeptics and critics quickly pointed out the many potential issues with the photograph. Some questioned the anonymity of the poster, arguing that the decision to remain unidentified undermined the credibility of the image. Without knowing the exact location or more details about the circumstances under which the photo was taken, skeptics argued that it was difficult to verify the authenticity of the image. Additionally, some skeptics suggested that the hand might have been staged using a costume or prop, pointing out that hoaxes and fake Bigfoot evidence have been common throughout the history of cryptozoology. Trail cameras have become an increasingly important tool in the search for Bigfoot. These motion-activated devices are capable of capturing wildlife in their natural habitat without the need for human presence, which is often cited as one of the main reasons why Bigfoot has been so difficult to document. Many Bigfoot enthusiasts believe that the use of trail cameras in remote areas could one day provide definitive proof of the creature's existence. However, trail cameras also present challenges. They are prone to capturing blurry or low-resolution images, especially in low-light conditions, which can make it difficult to accurately identify what has been photographed. The Bigfoot hand photo is no exception. While the image has generated significant interest, its lack of clarity and the absence of additional context leave it open to interpretation. Despite these limitations, trail cameras remain one of the most promising methods for capturing unintentional evidence of Bigfoot, as they are capable of recording wildlife behaviors that might otherwise go unnoticed. The spontaneous and accidental nature of the hand photograph gives it an air of authenticity that deliberate hoaxes often lack. The decision of the original poster to remain anonymous has added an extra layer of intrigue to the story. On the one hand, anonymity protects the individual from public scrutiny and harassment, an unfortunate reality in the world of Bigfoot research, where witnesses are often ridiculed or dismissed. On the other hand, it raises questions of credibility. Without knowing who the person behind the post is, or where exactly the photo was taken, it is difficult to validate the claim that the image shows a real Bigfoot hand. Some members of the Bigfoot community have suggested that the poster's anonymity might be an indication of a genuine discovery, as they are not seeking attention or fame. Others have expressed frustration that key details about the location and circumstances of the photo remain undisclosed, limiting the ability to investigate further. The mysterious photograph of a Bigfoot hand, recently captured on a trail camera and uploaded to Facebook, reignited the debate about the existence of the creature. But the fascination with Bigfoot is far from a modern phenomenon. Reports of large, hairy, humanoid creatures have been passed down through generations for thousands of years, long before trail cameras and social media. These legends are not confined to one region or time. Rather, they span the United States, from the Pacific Northwest to the Appalachians, the deep forests of the Midwest, and the swamplands of the South. Bigfoot, often referred to as Sasquatch in Native American folklore, has occupied a place in the stories and oral traditions of indigenous peoples for centuries. Across the nation, tribes have told tales of large, bipedal creatures that inhabit remote wilderness areas. These creatures are frequently described as elusive, powerful, and uncanny, able to appear and vanish at will. Though the stories have evolved over time, they continue to form a part of the broader mystery that surrounds Bigfoot and its place in American folklore and cryptozoology. Bigfoot's legacy in North America stretches back thousands of years, with Native American tribes from various regions reporting sightings and encounters with giant, hairy creatures. In the Pacific Northwest, the Salish, Spokane, and other indigenous groups spoke of Sasquatch, a large human-like being that lived in the dense forests and mountains. For these tribes, Sasquatch was not merely a creature to be feared or hunted. It was often revered as a spiritual entity, a guardian of the wilderness who lived in harmony with nature but could become aggressive if provoked. Similarly, the Iroquois of the Northeast told tales of the stone giant, a large and fearsome creature that roamed the forests. These stories share common features with Bigfoot sightings. The creature was covered in hair, possessed immense strength, and was known for its ability to hide from humans. The stone giant was also linked to spiritual beliefs, considered to be an ancient being connected to the land and the cycles of nature. In the southeastern United States, the Choctaw tribe had a legend of a creature known as the Champé, a hairy giant that lived in the forests and would carry off humans who wandered too far from their villages. These stories, like many others, highlight the creature's elusiveness and ability to live undetected in the wilderness. The prevalence of these legends across so many Native American cultures points to a deep, long-standing belief in the existence of such creatures. While interpretations of these creatures varied, they were almost always seen as part of the natural world, blending the real with the mystical, embodying both awe and respect for the unknown. As European settlers began exploring and colonizing the North American continent, they too started reporting sightings of large, hairy creatures in the wild.